Welcome aboard to this week's podcast. Today is, I think, episode 2069, something like that. Guys, I'll be honest at least once. We've had so many episodes, we have no other guests from the real world to invite. So we have to choose from cartoon characters. So welcome our guest for today, Rick Sanchez from the Rick and Morty show. Welcome, Rick. How are you?
Yeah, hi Joe. I have a good advice for you. Next time invite someone who wants to be here. I'm too busy working on my things, but when Morty heard about my invitation on Joe Rogan podcast, he pushed me to come. And you know how annoying he can be. He left me with no other choice.
Yeah, I understand. Do you want some wheat?
Now we are talking.
Hey, Rick, we had so many guests, but no one had so many experiences with possibilities of life in many different scenarios as you do. I have to ask, what do you say about the meaning of life? I mean, is there something more?
Yeah, honestly, I think the universe is just a big random chaotic place, and we are all just trying to make the best of it. I mean, yes, some people might find the meaning in religion or in helping others on scientific discovery, some other shit, but for me, I just try to enjoy the ride and not to take things too seriously.
Yeah, I can see what you mean. But don't you ever feel like there has to be more to it all? Like, we can't all just be here for no reason.
I understand what you're saying, Joe, and sure, it would be nice if there was some grand purpose to it all, but the truth is, we may never know, and that's okay. We can still find our own meaning and make the most of our time here.
I see. So, how do you think your relationships with your family and friends have impacted your perception of the meaning of life?
My relationships with my family and friends have been a huge part of my life. They bring me joy, support, and sense of connection to something bigger than myself. Without them, I'm not... Freaking the frack, what am I saying? Why, you're so merciful and empathetic. You gave me a truth serum to my weight? That's something too clever. I was not expecting that from Joe Rogan.
We had to make the podcast more interesting. We're losing viewers after that COVID situation.
Oh, jeez. Rick, you killed Joe Rogan? You son of a bitch. I told you, Morty. Podcasts are just a bunch of people talking into a microphone. They are a waste of time. Plus, most of them are just desperate attention seekers trying to make a quick buck off gullible listeners like you, Morty. Rick, I hate you.